Wondering what it takes to win friends and influence people? Well, this video is the right place to get started. Most people will agree that to have a successful social life, you must have at least a few good friends. So, how does one go about gaining friends? We'll dive deep into this topic. But first, allow me to introduce you to our channel. Hello everyone, welcome to Brainy Mood, the channel of your inspiration, motivation, and success. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of our life-changing videos. Without further ado, let's get started with the video. Winning people and influencing them is the desire of most successful people in every walk of life. Most people want to know how they can influence others to follow their lead. It is important to develop the right attitude and gain control over oneself. The basics of social skills and the art of influencing others are not that difficult to learn. In fact, these are just some of the simple tips that you can practice every single day without any difficulty. Well, one way to start is to become active and meet as many people as possible. There are a variety of ways you can do this. You can go to a club, an organization, or volunteer somewhere. Just be active. Always have an open mind. You may be surprised by how many people have new ideas and perspectives that you might not have thought of before. Use this to your advantage and meet new people. Meet at a place that you feel comfortable for both you and them. In this video, we're going to give you 10 amazing tips to win friends and influence people around you. You'll find that when you'll follow these tips, people will start to notice you. 1. Don't criticize them. The first step is to never criticize, denounce, or talk negatively about anyone else. Give heartfelt and sincere thanks for that person's good nature. Instill in that person a deep desire to change. People want to be in a relationship with people who treat them as though they were their best friends. It is a well-known fact that once a person begins to love you, he or she will continue to love you forever. As a result, it is preferable to love both yourself and others equally. 2. Encouragement. When you see someone suffering from a difficult situation, encourage them to overcome the obstacle. Help them not to fall victim to depression. They will appreciate your concern and interest in them. This also applies to your family as well. Lack of encouragement will make you lose people, and letting people go is a big mistake. Don't let yourself fall into the trap of letting people go when they aren't your concern. Help them wisely to grow and succeed, not to simply discard because you don't feel like getting involved. 3. Remember their name. People feel special and significant when their names are remembered. It's claimed to be one of the most beautiful ways you'll ever hear to start a conversation. So, as far as possible, use other people's names. Instead of saying, "What you doing today?" say, "Hey John, how's it going?" Or, "What are your plans for today?" You won't believe how much more personal your conversations will be if you start talking to people by their names. Even if you've only just met, using the person's name makes them feel as if they already know who you are and that you have a familiarity with them. When you ask people questions that inspire them to speak about themselves, you will learn about their interests and passions, which helps people believe in you and like you. 4. Provide sincere compliment. Going the extra mile when complimenting someone can have a huge impact on their impression of you. Surely, typical phrases like complimenting someone's hair are good, but when you dig a little deeper and use emotive words like, "What you said today really inspired me, and I appreciate it, thank you," it means a lot more to them, and they will love to hang around with you more. Words like that don't get tossed around so much, so if you do, you'll be at an advantage ahead of the curve. 5. Never get upset. One of the most important factors is to never ever get upset, even when the other person is having a bad day. This is one of the basic principles that can help you to have patience and understand the situation. When you are able to understand the situation, you will know how to deal with it. The most crucial thing is to be calm and not try to be mean to the person. If you are able to handle situations like this, then you are well on your way to learn the art of influencing others and winning people over. Remember, it is not how you act that matters, but the way you feel about yourself. Make yourself somebody people want to speak to, and show sincere interest in others, because it will enrich your life and unlock doors you never imagined. 6. Be fast to recognize your own errors. Being humble and rational enough to admit your own faults can make people less defensive and more agreeable. Taking responsibility for your acts, particularly your mistakes, is important for having good and healthy personal and professional relationships. A quick acknowledgement and apology on your part can go a long way toward resolving conflict or a dispute. 7. Smile more often. Smiling is the first thing that people notice in a conversation. It's one of the most basic things to do, but we sometimes overlook it. When you see someone smile, you feel a natural affection for them, as if you know them, and they're easier to interact with. When we have a natural smile, people around us feel comfortable and spend much more time with us. 8. Common ground is the place to settle. If you're having a disagreement with someone, start on common ground and work your way up to the more complicated topics. You'll never be able to recover if you start on the polarizing ground, and you may even lose ground on topics where you agree. 9. Come to fair conclusion. People cannot be persuaded to believe something, and convincing people are aware of the importance of suggestion over demand. Instead of telling people they're wrong, find a proper answer and convince them that what they really want is the ideal outcome. Obviously, without telling them that is the case. 10. Make people feel important. Making an effort to think about people's desires and converse about them helps them feel respected. That is the central theme of all the preceding concepts. Making people feel valued would make them feel good and much more fun and incredible experience. This may sound simple, but sometimes people have a hard time realizing how much they need friendship to survive in the tough times of life. Spend some quality time with each other, and you'll both understand just how important it is to maintain and build a strong relationship. These are just a few of the things that it takes to win friends and influence people. Never stop trying to learn new things, and you'll always find ways to influence and gain new friends in life. Winning friends and influencing people can be simple if you know what you're doing. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll soon find yourself having lots of friends. Always put effort into building your relationships and your friendship. And that's a wrap for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you have anything to ask, let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video or have learned anything from it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video.